Hello and welcome to a brand new TARDIS Audios podcast with me, Dan. I'm here, you're you, you're there. We're all going great, we're all back from a week-long holiday. The reason we had a week off was basically because we had nothing to put in the podcast. Oopsie daisy. Oh well. But how's your week been? Have you been well? That's very nice, and if not, oh well. Gutted. We're back. Yes, we are back, and we haven't just spent a week relaxing in what has been the hottest week on planet Earth ever. We have been doing quite a bit of, stuff, getting things organised, and that'll all be coming up in this podcast in the TARDIS Audios news section very, very soon. So, let's get started with podcast 3, starting off with Doctor Who Series 8 news. Okay, so, Doctor Who Series 8, we're almost a month away now from the beginning of Peter Capaldi's new era. I'm buzzing. Are you buzzing? I'm buzzing because I think Capaldi's going to make a really, really solid Doctor. I think he's going to be darker. We've been told he's going to be a bit less human, a lot less human, and more alien. But those comments were made by Jenna Lewis-Coleman in a recent interview with Empire magazine. Now the problem is, wasn't Matt Smith's Doctor meant to be really alien? Yeah. So where's the difference? Because if we do get a more alien Doctor again, the classic example is probably Tom Baker. Tom Baker's Doctor is completely alien. Everybody knows that. But the thing was, it worked so well because his predecessor had been a very human Doctor. John Pertwee played it very, very straight, very action hero. Someone you could trust. Tom Baker's Doctor, completely different, complete 360 degree twist. Yeah. I mean, there are different versions of being less human, and I suppose they are bringing in that darker element. Hopefully they're bringing in the darker element. But we'll have to see. But anyway, okay, so the main news this week concerning Doctor Who Series 8 is that we got a couple of new trailers. We got a 30-second cut down version of the World Cup official Series 8 trailer, which focused more on the Doctor's speech about him being 2,000 years old, and finishing obviously with "Am I a good man?" Who knows, we're going to have to wait and see. But we got a brand new trailer as well, 16 seconds worth of the Doctor for the 4th episode in Series 8, which is entitled Listen, and it's written by series runner Stephen Moffat. And yeah, it was 16 seconds long. It was the Doctor on top of the TARDIS, one word, listen. Now, I've been a bit naughty. I read the episode 4 script when it was leaked, and I know exactly where that line comes from. And let me be honest, you've missed nothing. You've missed absolutely nothing out of that episode, really. Anyway, I'm rambling on. That's all your Doctor Who Series 8 news. Okay, so our next section now is courtesy of Joe Bauer, and as of making this podcast, I have absolutely no clue what he's going to send me. So this will be just as much of a exciting moment for you as it is for me, because I have absolutely no clue what is going to be in this podcast at all. So I'm just going to say this is from Joe Bauer, or it is Joe Bauer, or it's definitely got something to do with either Doctor Who or TARDIS Audios. Anything else, I don't know, Scooby-Doo. So, let's get on.
Who did you play in the parts piece, and who are you? Well, I'm Jenny Poulter and I played Claudia, the Doctor's companion, in The Pipes of Peace.
What did you enjoy about The Pipes of Peace?
There was quite a lot I actually liked about it, but actually being sat in the room recording and having a laugh, that was a pretty fun part, despite the fact it took a few hours. I don't actually remember, but we overran more than we thought we were going to. And then actually hearing it all come together at the end, just all of it was really fun.
So, was there a bit of kind of not knowing whether it was going to work out?
I mean, not really. I knew it would all, work together in the end. It just took longer than expected.
Okay. So how did you approach the role of Claudia?
Well, for Claudia, we weren't really given that many pointers. We were just given, here's the script, read through it, and then I'll give you a brief description of what I want, and that was what Joe said to me. So my take on her was a little bit snobbish, but I don't know, it's just general companionness. I don't know, it's hard to say. I just decided, okay, she's a bit of a snob, she's waiting for the Doctor, let's make her a little bit sassy, let's see where it goes. That's pretty much it.
From the Doctor Who series, was there anything that you wanted to take from that, or was there things that you saw from the series but you wanted to do differently?
Again, tricky question. It's been a while since I actually watched Doctor Who, not gonna lie. Because, we were always really behind on watching episodes. So, there was, long gaps in between that I didn't watch it. But, Amy Pond is one of my favourite companions. So, I like the fact that she can stick up for herself even when she's, really scared, but she doesn't really let it get to her. So I really like her bravery. I like that in a companion. So I'd probably try and put a bit of that in Claudia if I were able to expand on her character more.
How was it recording and going through the lines and how was it on your throat kind of thing?
I think a couple of us, I think it was making us really tired at the end. I was really sleepy by the time we'd done. My throat wasn't actually all that bad considering I didn't really have to pull any funny voices. I was just talking and I talk a lot anyway. So it wasn't too bad. I was just really, really tired.
So what how did you see the relationship between the Doctor and Claudia and
Well, it's hard to say at the minute. I'm not too sure about how it's going to progress in the future, but seeing as it's just been one episode and there wasn't all that much interaction between the two of them in this particular episode, but from what I've seen, because I don't know what's going to happen in the future, I've not seen anything of that yet, but between the two of them, I don't know, there seems to be a bit of banter. And I like the way they interact with each other, and the egghead comment made me laugh. I was actually kind of hard to keep a straight face whilst I was acting very panicked about my eggish head. But that was one of my favourite bits with Claudia and the Doctor, and the little bits between them when it's just the two of them. You can see they've got quite a good friendship between them, and they're okay, talking to each other, and she's okay with sassing him behind his back. Like, oh, I forgot, I don't have jelly babies anymore. Oh, really, Doctor? But, yeah, I like the banter between them, the friendship, and I think they seem like they could get, they could be close friends in the future, I think.
And are you looking forward to the next Doctor Who episode, which you'll be starring as a companion, as Claudia in Hide and Seek?
I am really looking forward to starring as Claudia in Hide and Seek because, well, there are two reasons. A, because I would just look forward to that, obviously, anyway. It's so much fun voice acting, especially in something like Doctor Who. Even if it is just a fan-made thing, I really like Doctor Who. I don't think, I'm not really a hardcore fan, but I love watching it, and I do watch a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff, and I like the actors and stuff, but secondly, I didn't actually know I was going to continue being Claudia. I don't think that was the original idea. There was going to be another companion, but Joe and Dan said they liked it so much that they wanted to bring me back, and I was ecstatic to hear that. I was really flattered. So that also has made me really excited for the next thing, just the fact that they thought I was like good enough to bring back, even though that wasn't the original intention. That's made me feel really happy and excited for it, and I can't wait to read the new script.
And also brushing on that subject, how do you think you're going to change, if at all, or like develop Claudia in the next episode, if at all? Or like, what's Claudia going to be like in the next episode?
Claudia in the next episode, I think, a little bit less snobbish, I think was something that was told, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. But I just like to see her develop and see what she can, like, I'd like to see more of what she can do. Because at the minute she was just kind of like sneaking around in the library, and she spoke to the Doctor a bit, but we didn't really get to see her in action like you did with a lot of the other characters. But yeah, I'm not, seeing as I don't write it, I'm not entirely sure how she's gonna go about in her development. But once I read the scripts, I'm sure I'll be able to figure out a character for her.
Okay, and last question, most important question. What from Pike's Peace is your favourite line?
My favourite line from Pipes of Peace is a difficult choice. I like a lot of the Daleks' lines. It's probably gonna have to be one of Argyle's lines. Like I like a lot of Argyle's in the Daleks, so it's probably gonna have to be, Argyle, do you know books can be burnt? The end.
Okay, thank you for your recordings.
Okay, and that's about it from us here at TARDIS Audios. Ooh, no it isn't. We've got some TARDIS Audios news. Well, I can confirm that I've been writing something very, very secret. Ooh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Anyway, I hope it's going to be good. I think it's good. I think it's alright. Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be toughy to write though. But yeah, I'm currently in the midst of writing that. Preliminary recording has started on Series 1, Episode 3 of TARDIS Audios. The Execution, written by Joe Bauer. And this is going to be aired sometime around about Christmas. Yeah, I think you're going to like it. You're going to like it. I like it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all the TARDIS Audios news we have today. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next week in a brand new TARDIS Audios podcast. Peace.